Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to another video. Now my previous two 24-hour challenge videos, the protein powder and the protein bar one, did pretty well, so I thought why not do another one, except this time I'm doing chicken breast. And just like the other videos, the rules for this are I can use water, chicken breast, and creatine. But obviously I need to cook the chicken breast as well, so I'm adding a fourth one, olive oil spray. And yes, that's all I can use, not even salt or any type of spices. I believe they have nutrients in them, and while olive oil does have nutrients as well, I just kind of need it for frying or cooking the chicken. So I'm basically going to be eating just bland, seasonless chicken, but that's part of the challenge that I'm willing to take. I'm going to attempt to eat 180 grams of protein today, and through some calculations, that would mean I would require 800 grams of raw chicken breast. And I am getting pretty hungry now, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so this is what 800 grams of chicken breast looks like. Honestly, it's not even that much for like the whole day, but that's part of the challenge, I guess. Alright, so I'm not the best at cooking whole chicken breasts. I kind of just butterflied them. I usually cube my chicken breast, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. That's how I kind of butterflied them. I think the consistency of the thickness matters, but I'm just kind of YOLOing it here. So my basic method I'm going to use, I'm going to fry them and then I'm going to put a lid on to steam them a little bit so they kind of retain that moisture and still juicy. You guys can facepalm all you want. I think the oil's ready now. Alright, so it looks like I can only fit 2 of the breasts in there. I just have 1 more that I'm going to cook up. And yeah, now we just wait. This looks so sad without any seasoning, like not even salt. This is going to be one of the dumbest challenges I've ever done. I mean, at least as a crust, it looks alright. I started off with high heat and then put it to medium, and I'm putting it back to high. I hope it just works out, bro. Alright, so I think that's good. I may have to just like take a sneak peek inside and see whether the cross section looks raw or not. I think that's pretty cooked to me. Alright, so I'll just let this cook, and I'll see you guys at meal number 1, which is gonna be my breakfast. Stay there. Alright, so here I got the chicken breast that I cooked. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm trying to spill any of the juices out. Yeah, it's gonna be my meal 1, it's gonna be breakfast. Then I'm gonna work out later today. I have an exam to do, so I'm gonna take my pre-workout after that exam. For the pre-workout, I'm gonna split my meals into 3. I had 3 chicken breasts, right, that I cooked, and I'm gonna be eating 1 chicken breast per meal. For now, I'm gonna also eat 1 chicken breast for pre-workout, 1 chicken breast for post-workout, and that's gonna be my meals for the day. So this is my first time trying cooked bland meat. I've always cooked my meat with salt or some kind of spices, so this is gonna be a first for me. All I'm gonna taste is just chicken breast, a little bit of its fat, and the olive oil that I put, which is like nothing because I just sprayed it. So let's get into it. Yallah, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. If it's raw, then I die. If I die, I die. Alright, Bismillah. Okay. It doesn't taste bad. The fat, a little bit of fat that the breast has actually saves it. So I'm glad about that. I probably should have gotten a knife so I can cut it as well. And it's not even that chewy or like raw. So I think I actually nailed the cooking time on this. It actually does taste pretty good. Okay, it could use salt just to make it like stand out a little bit. But for just raw meat that I fried on a pan, it's not bad actually. So this one chicken breast alone here is around 60 grams of protein and what is it, like 320 calories, so it's pretty good. I have fasted the whole day except like I just drank some water, so right now I'm feeling fine. I'm gonna update you guys later on in the day when I don't have carbs in me at all. I think putting the cover on the pan really helped it, especially with the steaming. It retained all the juices and didn't escape to make it like really either dry or undercooked or whatever, you know. So putting the cover just made me play it safe. It is not raw one bit, and it's so easy to chew. It's kind of like cheating at this point. I don't know. I may just have to cook my chicken breast like this from now on. That was like, what I would do is I would cube it, and then I would marinate that cubed chicken breast in whatever spices, and then I'd cook that on the frying pan. And it would have very varying results. Like, it would either be too soft, cooked, obviously, or it would be too chewy and hard and dry because I overcooked it, or be somewhere in the middle there. But this is actually a nice way to cook it where you butterfly it, fry it, and then have the have the cover on it to steam it as well, and you get a nice sear as well. Alhamdulillah, that was good, but it really wasn't that voluminous. I'm hoping the 60 grams of protein is enough to keep me full and not crave anything. Yeah, that's ended too quickly. Alright, so this is the one piece left that I'm gonna save for my pre-workout, and I'm hitting back as well. I don't know how I'm gonna fit with chicken breast only as my pre-workout, because I'm gonna be pretty much carbless. I mean, I was cutting like not so long ago, but recently I've been bulking and I've just been eating carbs for the gym, so I'm like used to that. I'm used to having carbs in my pre-workout for the gym, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'll let you guys know how I feel. Alright, and without further ado, I'll see you guys at meal number 2. No, sorry. It's so bright. Alright, and we're back for meal number 2. This is my pre-workout, and here we have the rest of the second chicken breast. Well, I say the rest, but I mean the full. Right now, I'm feeling okay. I'm still on like 0 carbs because I haven't eaten, obviously. And my energy is fine. I just came back from the exam and I passed it. My focus is pretty good, so I'm gonna take this as my pre-workout, and we're gonna see how we feel in the gym without any carbs and just relying on protein and fats as our fuel source. It's gonna be interesting. I think my body's gonna use glycogen from yesterday, my glycogen stores from yesterday, so I'm probably not gonna suffer as much as someone who does this every day. That's what this challenge is about. I'm just doing it for a day, not for lunch. But yeah, let me see whether this chicken was cooked or I'm probably gonna die if it wasn't. So. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this, enjoy it. Well, enjoy, but like, I'm just gonna be eating protein and fat. So much to enjoy. And I'll see you guys at the gym for back and triceps. Right, so I finally got to the gym. I already did like 2 sets of lat pull downs, but I'm feeling less energetic than I would. It's been 3 hours actually since I took my pre-workout, so energy's low. My reps aren't looking too good. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy here and there, but that's pretty normal with lifting heavy. I'm gonna update you guys more as we progress with the workout. I think you can see the energy on my face throughout the day. You know, it's getting worse. So. So that was the halfway point of my workout. Right now, I could really use some carbs. I shouldn't have looked in the fridge today. Like all I saw was just carbs in there, and I'm just craving it during this workout. Like, and I even know that I won't be getting carbs afterwards after this workout. So we just gotta keep pushing through. Now it's time for the post-workout meal number 3. And I decided I'd do something a little bit different than just chicken breast because I'm a little bit tired. So you see this thing? Has no seasoning, no salt whatsoever. And in the rules, if I remember correctly, I can have creatine. Look at that flavor that just came out of the chicken. Honestly, I'd take it over just eating bland chicken again. Alright, before I do get started with this, I have to first explain how I feel. So I just hit the gym. I'm feeling not too terrible. I'm just gonna be honest here. I feel like my body is using up the carb stores from yesterday and all days before, because I've been on a bulk. I've been eating a bunch of carbs, right? So I'm not too terrible. I am a little bit lethargic. My mind is just like not as quick. That's why you can probably tell that I'm not that loud or fast talking right now, but that's how I'm feeling right now. It's not too bad. It's okay, and it's kind of expected after a workout. So without further ado, let's get into meal number 3 right now, if you want to call it a meal. It looks a little bit more appetizing now that it kind of reminds me of powdered sugar, so that's good, I guess. Alright. Pray for me, please. Bismillah. Okay, it's not too terrible. Never mind. It's like, it's good the first few bites, and then the aftertaste of the creatine just makes it like really hard to like it anymore. Oh man. I mean, the fact that it's unflavored creatine, I guess helps a little bit because it's kind of like absorbing the flavor of the chicken as I like spread it out with my fork. So that's good, but I can still taste the unflavored powderedness of the creatine. Now, would I recommend this? I'm just trying to get views. Like, you don't have to do this. If you're just trying to live a normal life, this is not the way to get creatine. Just put in some water, put in your oats or whatever, your protein shake. I was expecting a lot worse, but surprisingly it pulled through. But okay, even after eating that, I'm craving a slice of bread right now, just anything. Alright, so I don't know how I'm gonna sleep. I hope I do fine. I'm obviously gonna drop a lot of water weight because I haven't had carbs in maybe more than 24 hours, so I'm feeling better now that I ate that. Obviously, it wasn't too crazy of a meal. That's what the challenge is about. Like, all it was just protein and fats, and that's all my body's like ingesting right now. I feel a bit better. I feel more full. I would say though, right before my workout, an hour or two before it, I was hungry.
I was starving a little bit, but it wasn't too crazy. I'm used to fasting, intermittent fasting a lot, so that was like pretty much nothing to me. I don't know how it'd be for you guys. It's probably a different scenario, but that was probably the only time I got hungry. Between meal 1 and meal 2, I wasn't hungry at all. And then between meal 2 and my workout, I got hungry between those 3 hours. And since I'm gonna sleep right now, I'm obviously not gonna feel any hunger from now till bedtime. Now, since you guys do enjoy these and I get a lot of views on these videos, what do you want to see next? Just comment down below. I did protein powder, I did protein bars, I did chicken breast. Just put them down below. What I should survive on for an entire day. Oh yeah, one more thing. When I was working out, I had a lot of strength and energy, but I barely felt a pump. I think that was mostly because of my lack of sodium intake. I couldn't feel anything. I mean, I had to do some drop sets just to like feel something, to feel accomplished that I worked out. It felt quite abnormal, like I was putting a lot of effort, but there was just like almost no pump. It felt kind of weird, kind of felt like cutting, like how I was cutting back then. But yeah, would I recommend this? Would I recommend such a diet where you live on chicken breast for like your whole life? No, not really, no. Personally, even though I like keto a lot and I like meat-based diets, and I think like reducing carb intake is good in some ways, I still think it's important to have carbs in your diet and also switch up your meats. You're gonna get different minerals and vitamins from red meat and whatever. With carbs you can exert a lot more in the gym, you can recover your muscles better, and it stores water as well. So yeah, I would not recommend this diet, especially if you want, I mean, I don't know who's gonna even try this. Like, why am I saying whether I would recommend it or not? Yeah, it just goes to show the state of my mind right now, but make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see. Alright, without further ado, I'll let y'all go, and I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.